Hello, welcome back to What the Future Insights. A little time ago I talked about the big trends of HR in 2020, so now maybe let's have a look into the past and see where are things that have gone wrong in HR. Looking back, for me it seems a bit that HR is very often considered to be the scapegoat for loss of employee motivation or lack of business performance. But why is that the case? Looking at HR now, you can see it's undergoing drastic change. To me, HR is not just the organization that cares for the employee, but it's more and more shifting towards an experience manager. So someone that makes sure that everyone who is involved in the organization is having a good time. And the reason for that is the digital revolution. So I would dedicate this Insights episode to pick a few examples where I see basically where things have gone wrong and how HR has to improve in order to be that employee experience manager that everyone is envying for. First example is this concept of the business partner, the COEs and the shared service centers. This practice has been copied and copied multiple times over and over again. And everybody always seems to copy these best practices. But now, let's think about how these setups actually turn out to be. A lot of times they're not successful and organizations feel they must change something. And I believe it's because of the people, because the role, for example, of the business partner should be done in a completely different way as it's practiced today. For example, there's so much impact from digitalization that the business partner must be someone much more than just an administrator of a person. It must be more a life cycle advocate of each and every employee from the very beginning to the end, making sure everyone is having a good time. And this can only be done by using tools and changing processes drastically and not copying them from someone else. Another point is the tool usage within HR. An HR tool has one purpose. It should make the life of HR easier. But wait, I don't think that's the true purpose. Shouldn't an HR tool make the organization better? And I believe this is one of the core problems in the past as well. HR tools solve HR problems, they don't solve company problems. While it's nice for HR to become more efficient, to handle data in a better way and to manage the tasks better, it doesn't really impact the business. And for that reason, I see there's always a disconnect between HR tools and business success. But that shouldn't be the case. The same counts for HR transformation. HR transformation usually focuses on HR, right? That's in the word. But just transforming an HR unit doesn't make the business any better as well. So while I might improve processes, make HR more cost effective, or whatever, it doesn't mean that the whole and the entire organization will benefit from it. So instead of just focusing on the silo of HR, for me, a transformation should focus on the organization as a whole. And my last example would be the focus of HR. Focus of HR should be managing people, right? But in reality, it seems to me when I talk to HR managers, they very much care always about, may I do these things? Is data security allowing me this? Am I complying to the law? Well, obviously, that's a very important topic, but it's not a core HR topic. It's an organization-wide topic. So HR should think more about, let's just do it instead of, can I actually do it? Because HR should have the backing of the whole organization, especially the legal departments and so on. So everybody knows how to play by the rules and they can just get going and start to change things instead of worrying about effects, because that should be clear to everyone. Okay, let's wrap it up and come to a conclusion. So, businesses have invested millions and millions of dollars and euros to change HR. Almost every large organization has gone to at least one HR transformation over the last years. So, the good thing is there's a lot of space to change. The willingness is there. The pillars are there to really get things going. I just believe the things that must be changed should be tackled. And the things that actually must be changed are not only the inwardly focused ones, as I mentioned, such as tools, processes, etc. It's more the entire picture, how people work at the interface, how the organization as a whole works together, and most importantly, how the employee experience looks like. With more motivated employees, the business success should come by itself, and HR has a very good chance to improve the reputation. And one of the big drivers, in my opinion, will be technology, because technology allows HR to focus less on these administrative tasks that are always perceived to be so negative, and more on the strategic tasks, such as being analytical, strategic, and the foresighters of the business. Thanks for listening. I would be interested to hear your opinion on what has gone wrong in HR or what should be improved. And I'm looking forward to talk to you very soon again. Bye bye.